especially to you, ma'am. And now I am going to discuss about the cyber law. Cyber law are the laws for systematic use of resources. For example, e-business and serve as a measure against illegal cybercrime. Various cyber laws have also been enacted to prevent cybercrime and take action against those involved in such crimes. This law defines the action that would be taken against people committing the offenses. For cybersecurity, an amendment in IT Act 2000 named Information Technology Amendment Act in 2008 was also introduced. The act also defined offense and penalties for cybercrime. Cyber policies are responsible for detecting such crimes and taking the necessary measure against it according to the IT Act. Those law covers various aspects including e-business regulation. So e-business regulation ensuring safe and lawful online transaction, relating the penalties for engaging in such activity, such as cybercrime including hacking, phishing, identity theft, online. IT Act 2000 was Indian primary legislation for regulating cyber activities and addressing cybercrime. Overall, cyber law creates a legal foundation for a responsible use of electronic resources, define penalties for cybercrimes, and empower authorities like cyber police to enforce those laws, contributing for contributing to a safer digital environment. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am the next reporter and I am Steve Sitakpan. I will be discuss the intellectual property. Intellectual property right is the right that must protect the invention of the one person or another. This right is to create a innovation of an invention of one person that who created this one. And also many author, many creator of one invention is very hard, but in help of intellectual property rights, it uh, helps everyone to be safety, to save, make an invention, to protect in a thief. There are three ways to protect an intellectual property rights. So, patent. Patent is the term used for specific product designed by an individual. The designer is given exclusive right over the patent for a limited period of time. With help of patent right, the owner can stop others from making, using, or selling product. Patent. Ano nga ba ang patent? As I read kanina, patent is a limited right that you can stop a seller to sell a product like a dress. So patent is can be limited time year. And next is trademark. Trademark can be defined as a name or a different sign or a device identifying a product or a service. Trademark. Trademark is an act of good services to make a good relationship with each other. And the last one, copyright. Copyright is the term used to a written document. A legal action can be taken if copyrights are violated. Copyright is a long term to describe the rights that creators have over the literary and artistic world, like for example, music, films, pictures, computer programming, advertisement, and etc. In order for us to not copyrighted, you should ask the authorization of an author to be not copyrighted. And that's all. Thank you.
I am going to examine the network, the collection of independent computers that communicate with one another over a shared network or medium. Computers that communicate with each other. Next is the node, a computer attached to a network. Then next is a server, a computer that facilitates sharing of data, software, and hardware sources on the software with each other. That's called server. Network Interface Unit or NIU, a device that helps to establish communication between the server and the workstation. And it is a device that helps connect servers and computers. Next is the circuit switching, a technique in which a dedicated and complete physical connection is established between two nodes for communication. It is a connection and setup for communication. That is the server. Next is the packet switching, a switching technique in which packets are routed between nodes over data links shared with other traffic. So it is a data is sent in small packet over shared connection, so that they are connected. Next is the channel, a medium that is used in the transmission of a message from one point to another. It is a pathway used to send messages between devices. That is a channel. Next is the bandwidth, the amount of data that can travel through a connection, or the range of frequencies available for transmission of data. We have that three types of networks. First is the personal area network or PAN, a computer network organized around an individual person. PAN, it is a network around a person like Bluetooth or devices. Next is the local area network, a network in which the devices are connected over a relatively short distance. It means it is a network in a small area, like for example a home or office. Next is the metropolitan area network. It is a network which spans a physical area. Metropolitan example is a network for a city or a large town. That is an example of network ng metropolitan. Last is the wide area network or WAN, a network that connects distance location worldwide. So ito yung worldwide na network connection. Next is the transmission medium, one which carries a signal from one computer to another. Next is the domain name resolution. It's the process of getting corresponding IP address from a domain name. The term malware refers to the malicious software program designed with the intention to affect the normal functionality by causing harm to the system, or with the intention of getting unauthorized access to the system or denying access to legitimate users of computing resources. Next is the virus. Virus is the malicious program that attaches itself to the host program. It is designed to infect the host program and gain control over the system without the owner's knowledge. Or it is a program and that spread to other system. That is virus. Next is worm. Worm is also malicious program like a like a virus, but unlike viruses, it does not need to attach itself to a host program. A worm works by itself as an independent object. Next is the Trojan horses. A Trojan horse is a program that contains hidden malicious function. Trojan horses trick user into installing them by appearing to be legitimate programs or disguised as a useful software but contains harmful code. Spam. The term spam means endless repetition of worthless text. In other words, unwanted messages or emails are known as spam. Spam, it is also a junk messages. Next is the cookies. This small text file is a cookie. Generally, a cookie contains the name of the website that is a scam from and a unique ID tag, or it is a small files that store your information for websites. Next is the firewall. A firewall is a hardware or software-based network security system. It prevents unauthorized access like hackers, viruses, worms, and etc. to or from a network. So this all is very familiar naman. So that's it. Thank you for